Alright, this is not my typical unboxing video. This is actually going to be a video about a marketplace ad that I took action on and came out on top. I do not come across bundles like these ever in my area. If I do see anything, it's usually a lot of garbage planes and maybe once in a while a good one, and they usually get scooped up before I can even take any action. But this one had been available for a couple days and I was able to make it work. So the guy let me cherry pick. He had a lot of planes that his father-in-law had left to them, and he wanted them to go to somebody that would appreciate them. So he wasn't out to make a huge profit. He was just like, just get these off my hands. So here we go. We'll start off with the biggest one. Well, biggest steel, or iron plane anyway. Here's the number 8 that was in the lot. It's an earlier one, no patent dates, so probably type 8 or 7. Smooth bottom, no pitting. It's just light surface rust. The mouth is good. Incorrect iron. It's a sweetheart, but a lot of life left in it. The tote is chipping. The coating on it is chipping, but it's no cracks at all. The front knob, not so lucky. It does have a couple of hairlines, but the base looks good. Japanning is pretty bad. Probably about 15% Japanning left. Lever cap. I haven't even taken it off, so kind of looks like there might be a chip in it. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. So there are some chips. I know lever caps it's got a B casting, so that tells you a little bit more information. I didn't take anything else off, so hopefully there's a B on the frog as well. But the lateral adjuster is perfectly straight, so that's good. So there's that one. Cheeks are in good shape too. There's no cracks in there. So put that back down. Got a couple number 7s that were in this lot. Alright. So here's the number 7. Horn is broken off a long time ago because it's rounded off from continued use. This has a BB logo on the iron, which is incorrect because this is a type 10. Well, actually, I take that back. It has the incorrect depth adjuster. That's kind of a piece of junk, so I'll probably be switching that out before I sell it. Been chewed up really bad. But it has 3 patent dates and a frog adjuster, so that means a type 11. So type 10 would be 3 patent dates, no frog adjustment, small wheel. So pretty sure I have an extra small wheel laying around. The Japanning on this one is better than the 8, but still not great. This one, same type of deal. Some light surface rust, but this is a corrugated. Mouth is good. Front knob, no cracks. The only issue with the tote is the horn. The grain is really pretty on this one. It's got a washer right here, so I'm gonna see if that even has to be there. If there's a reason, if the screw is the wrong type. The tote doesn't fit the greatest. There's a little bit of overhang in the back, but the Japanning is about, I'd say, 85%. So that's not too bad. This one's in a lot better shape, a little newer. I'm guessing type 16, type 17. But it's, here you go, there's the view of that one. It's got the raised ring, raised rib. Japanning is about 97% on this one. Light chipping on the edges. A couple of chips down there by the bottom of the tote. This one has the correct logo. It's not very strong stamp on that iron, but it is a BB logo, so that's correct. Nickel plated, orange paint. So yeah, this is probably a type 16. Since it has rosewood, it's not type 17 or 18. Pretty sure the type 19 is when they went back to, went back to rosewood for just a short period of time. But this is a smooth sole. Better condition than the number 8, not as much rust. That, can't tell if that's a crack or not. It doesn't go up into the cheek. Sometimes there's file marks on the bottom. That's going to take some investigating. If that's a crack, that doesn't make any sense. That it doesn't go any further, because they almost always go up into the cheek. But it stops about 1/8 of an inch away. So we'll see. I hope it's not a crack, because that'd be really sad. So there's that one. So here's the biggest one that was in the lot. Stanley number 132, Liberty Bell transitional. Very dusty. This one's going to clean up nice, I think. It looks disgusting right now, but it's mostly just dirt. Horn, unfortunately, is snapped off. I took the screw cap off at the guy's house, and it does have the little nib that locks into the depth adjuster, which is this weird looking thing here. So that's good. A lot of times those break off or they're missing because people don't care. But strong number on the front, nice logo. Iron, I don't know what logo it has, didn't look at it yet. I don't even actually see a logo on there, so maybe it's just a weak stamp. Whew, man, hands got nasty on this one. So the sides look good. A lot of times the leading corners are chipped, which this one is not too bad. It's got a couple little nicks out of the front. Mouth is good. No splitting on the sole, which is rare for transitionals of this age. The heel looks good. It's got some fuzzy stuck in it. That's about it for that. Front knob is good. It's a lot lighter than the cast iron ones, that's for sure. So that was the only transitional that I took from that guy's place. The rest of them were just your typical Stanley number 27, 26, ones that weren't worth much. So here is the number 6. It must have been like near a barn or something, because all these are coated in what looks like barn dust. Right away I can see the lever cap has got some nicks out of it. Probably used it for a screwdriver. Front knob is, come on, focus. Front knob is good. There's a chicken feather in there. This has 1 patent date, so Sweetheart era. Japanning, without seeing under that dust, if it's anything like the toe and the heel, it's probably about 90%. The tote is perfect, at least from what I can tell without looking down underneath the dust. Correct iron, Sweetheart iron, so that's good. Take the lever cap off. Yep, I was right. Not horrible, could be filed, but correct lever cap. This is smooth bottom. The mouth is perfect. Almost no surface rust. This is pretty much just a patina on this one, so that's good. Large wheel, which is correct. High knob. No raised ring. So type 12, type 13, somewhere around there. But yeah, it's a sweet one. Next is another number 6. So there's that one. Another chicken feather. Obviously their chickens were in here, because the guy he lived in town. He didn't have chickens. So that's got some nasty water pooled up behind there that made it rust, but it's not pitted. This is a little deeper right there, but I should be able to get rid of that. Cheeks are in good shape. Very good condition on the cheeks, at least. Mouth, perfect. Sweetheart era as well. Correct iron. This one, can't see. This one doesn't have a patent date, so off the top of my head, I can't remember. It doesn't have raised ring, and it doesn't have raised lips or ribs on the toe and heel. So it's not type 16, so it might be type 15. But tote is perfect as well. I definitely, so far, I've had good luck with iron. I mean, with rosewood on these. No cracks on the front knob either. So, Japanning is about 95% in this one as well. Maybe even 97. This is the last number 6, but it's not a Stanley. It's a Union. Don't come across Unions very often. So, especially older ones like this one. This one's definitely got a lot of, this probably weighs 4 ounces extra just because of all the dust. Horn is snapped off. Lateral adjuster is bent. Can't tell the condition of the Japanning at all because it's completely coated in crap. The leading edge of the lever cap is chipped. So this guy must have, either he or whoever he bought them from, had a bad habit of using them for a screwdriver, because they're all chipped in a similar area besides the number 8. Patina, a little bit of rust right there. This is a corrugated. Sole's pretty rusty down in the corrugations. Got chunks down there by the mouth, but mouth is pretty decent. It's got some scratches. Front knob is, you can tell this is an older one because it has, can't even think of the word right now, but it has the little lipper on the edge of it. The toe of the tote has a crack down the middle. Over tightened it, so that one will clean up nicely, I hope. I don't see any cracks in it. Next one down is a 5.5 Stanley. So pretty dirty as well. Almost has a couple millimeters of crud just on the lever cap and irons. The tote is completely wrong. Somebody homemade it, because look at the toe on that sucker. Looks like it's ready to stab into somebody. I've never seen, that's kind of girthy too, so it's got some serious overhang on the base. So that will be coming off. Somebody might want it because there's a lot of people that like homemade stuff. So the front knob has some hairlines. Don't know why. I don't know if it's the wrong size screw or what, but it goes way down in there. So that's not normal. Japanning looks like about, I don't know, without looking at the under the dust, probably like 15-20%. The iron is, I don't remember what this one's called, Q logo or something like that. The older one from the one patent date. It's got patina on the cheeks. Some rusting in the corrugations. But the mouth is good. So this one's gonna be not gonna be worth a huge amount, but a lot of people like 5.5, so maybe $50 when it's all said and done. If I have a tote to replace it. Here's one of the few that isn't a Stanley. Number 14, I believe, is what the number 5 is. Yep, 14C. I do not see corrugated Miller's Falls very often. So I'm hoping that's a good thing. It's the first one I've owned. I did have a number 14. I think it's still down in the basement waiting to be restored. And I have a number 4.5, which I think is a number 10. I'm keeping that one because it's one of the more uncommon ones with rosewood handles. The coating is coming off. the wood, but I think I'll just do a light sanding and leave it. It's got a good logo on there. It doesn't have a Stanley blade or anything, or iron or anything like that. Paint is good on the frog. The tote is a little loose. Mouth is perfect. Pretty much no rust on the sole of this one, so this is a pretty decent one. It's got the 3-piece lever cap. All right, next one down. Going lengthwise. Stanley number 5 1/4. In this lighting, it almost looks blue. I don't think it is though. It's definitely one of the newer ones. It's got the Type 18 painted hardwood handles, which I hate. This actually, to be honest, without doing more research, this actually might be a 4 square, because I don't recall the actual normal Bailey. It does say Bailey on the front, so I don't know. This might be an anomaly or a really new number. Actually, I didn't notice that in the dirt before, but the frog or the lever cap is yellow. So this is a very late number 5 1/4. So I might actually keep this one because it's a completely different type. I don't know. It does look blue now that I'm looking at it in this lighting. What do you guys think? It's kind of hard to tell. But no cracks in the cheeks. It's got some weird coloring on the left side. Hardwood is losing coating, but no cracks. Tote's actually pretty comfortable. Smooth sole. Well, that's unfortunate. This happens a lot on 5 1/4. It seems like there is a crack by the mouth. So this is not going to be worth much for multiple reasons. I might sell it for 30 bucks or something. I don't know. That's annoying. People over torque and stuff. Next one down is the number 4 1/2. Here's an earlier one. It's got Sweetheart iron. Some weird texturing on the cheek. Nice thick casting though, so I might be able to sand that out. Just dumped a bunch of dust on the floor. Large wheel. So this is 3 patent dates. Once again, this one has something going on weird with the front knob. Has a hexagonal bolt head in there instead of a screw. So hopefully that doesn't mean that the threads are screwed up. The tote is perfect. It's a lighter shade of rosewood. Lever cap is actually in good shape. No chips on the front. So sole, when I first saw that, it scared me. I thought that was a crack, but I think it's just some marbling from rust. The mouth is good. Japanning, without taking all the dust off, it looks like it's a pretty strong. Probably over 90% without cleaning it all off. So, got a chunk of who knows what, nasty. So there's that one. That one should resell well. People like the later ones, especially if they have the frog adjustment. Type 11 and 12 are people's favorite, from what I've seen anyway. So here's, okay, oh yeah, this, yeah. So this is the number 4, the pre-lateral. This one I picked up. I almost didn't grab this one, but at the last minute, pretty much when I was talking to him, I asked if he wouldn't mind throwing that in there because it's not perfect. It does have the tote. The tote looks modified, and it has overhang on there. So he didn't even say anything. He just went back and grabbed it. So he obviously was like, okay, good, get rid of another one. But there's a scratch. The mouth is good. This one has a very sharp iron on it, so somebody clearly used this one. It's got the older Q logo. Low knob, good shape, no cracks. The screw is a little proud, so I'm going to check that out. Once again, a stinging chicken feather. The Japanning looks good. Kind of standing at a weird angle, it's hurting my back. I'd say easily 97% on that, because it's just a couple of chips on the top. But these cheeks are so skinny compared to the newer castings. So let's see, pre-lateral. So I don't come across pre-lats very often in my area either. So that was exciting. Alright, this one's not that exciting. It's missing pieces, but just kind of tossed it in there. Number 4 size. Front knob is gone. It's got the wartime Bakelite depth adjuster, hardwood tote. This one I probably would just use for parts and then sell the body separately, because I don't think this is even worth the price of rosewood. I don't think I have an extra hardwood front knob lying around. Smooth bottom, some good chunks of surface rust. Can't tell if it's pitting though. Mouth is good. These totes are hideous. But yeah, see this. This might actually not even be a. I don't think this is even a Bailey. This might be a Defiance, because I don't even see Bailey in the casting. I see Made in USA. So, and it's got a Made in USA iron. So yeah, this is not a high quality piece at all. But for the price that I paid, not gonna complain. Gotta try to speed this up. This video is getting long. Okay, so here's number 3. Type 18-ish era, because it's got hardwood, black painted hardware, orange lever cap, which I don't think is correct for that era. So I might swap that out with one of the other ones. It's got decent rust on the side, like it was sitting in standing water. The right side isn't too bad. No patent date, obviously, because it's a later type. Lateral is bent. I have bent those back pretty easily with my anvil on the side of my vise. It's got BB logo on the iron. Some scratching on the sole. That probably was from me sliding it to the side like an idiot. But all that coated dust in there is kind of makes the mouth look weird. So, but it does look strong. So yeah, it is a Type 18. It has diagonal knurling on the depth adjuster. So not too shabby. People like number 3s. Next one down. Another number 3. Front knob is good. This is a later one as well. I think, can't tell if this is rosewood. It looks like it might be red painted. But it's got an incorrect depth adjuster. It's got the OG style frog, so definitely not correct for that depth adjuster. The lateral adjuster is bent slightly. It's got a good, nice logo on the lever cap. No chipping. Can't see what the logo is on the iron. Ooh, it's got a good, strong sweetheart. That's good. So, cheek has like almost looks like a lacquer on it. This side does not. Sole is, oh man, that's disappointing. That has a crack in it. Well, I think I might have another number 3 downstairs. I don't know. I can't remember if I had a body for a 3 or 4 downstairs. But here is a Defiance. Don't know the number on this one, but the paint on the tote looks really good. The front knob is kind of crappy. It says Defiance there on the iron. So I grabbed this one because I didn't have this one yet. It's for my cheaper lines of my collection. Cheek's good. Both sides is good. The sole is pretty good. The mouth looks a little odd, but there's no cracking at least. So almost get down to the line here. This one was out of order. This is number 4, earlier type, like type 5 or 6, because it's got the numbers close together on the toe, low knob, which looks decent. A couple little tiny hairlines at the base. Improper lever cap. This is for a transitional. Not a big deal. Q logo, I think is what that's called. Lateral adjuster is a little wonky. Tote is perfect. Earlier type. Depth adjuster's knurling is kind of worn off. Might have to get an extra one of those. Good patina on the cheeks and on the sole. No rust. Throat looks clean. So no patent dates. So that's why this is an earlier one. Alright, next one down. Another number 3. Since corrugated. It's got a very nice T logo, my favorite logo. Patina and white paint on the cheek. Mainly just patina on this side. Tote is perfect. Front knob is perfect as well. Lever cap is perfect. Now, oh, I take that back. Tote is not perfect. There's a hairline on the bottom here. It feels like it's been re-glued or it's shifted. I don't know. It's definitely fixable though. Nice corrugated sole. Please, no cracks. Can't tell if that's a crack. I think it just might be a scratch. It's going to take some sanding to tell. I really hope that one's not cracked too, because that not happy about the ones that I've gotten that were cracked. Here's another Defiance line. I believe that is what these ones were. These odd lever caps. I didn't pay $15 for it. This is from the guy that owned it before. Decent red paint. Patina, machine marks on the sides. Sole is good, no chipping in the mouth. It's just not a high quality one, so I grabbed it just because I didn't have this one yet. Still has the logo on the decal on the tote, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's all for the, well, here, we'll do the last bench style. Normal bench style. This is a Chaplin. I don't know if it's called a number 6 or what, but because I don't know anything about these. Besides the fact that a guy that does know anything about these asked if there is a number on the bed or in the frog, and there is a number 6. And he said that was a good thing, because the earlier ones had that and the newer ones didn't. So these aren't as common apparently. So the nickel plating is like a whopping 15%. But from the looks of the residue that's left on here, this whole thing would have been like shiny. So, but it's pretty old, so come on, focus. The mouth looks good. The knob and tote are both metal, and they are very comfortable. So I love the detail on the cheeks. Really cool design. Definitely don't see these very often. So here is almost, we're down towards the end here. Here's Stanley number 40 scrub plane with the beech hardwood, or the beech hardware. Sweetheart iron, nice strong. So that's good. Japanning is peeling on that side and is almost gone on this side. The bed looks good though, Japanning wise. The iron looks like it's been used pretty decent. It's not too bad of an edge on it. Some paint on the front. But scratch wise looks good. There's a tiny little nick out of the top, but otherwise pretty good. So Stanley number 40. I don't know the number of this, but I've been told it was a Stanley, but I don't see Stanley on the body anywhere. just made in USA. So I don't know if it's like with their hardware line. It's got a screw cap instead of a lever cap on it. But not bad condition. This is the second one of these that I've gotten. So front knob's in good shape. See, it doesn't have Stanley on the depth adjuster. So I don't know. Probably sell it for 10 bucks. Good user. And here is Stanley number 71 router plane, earlier style, because it's got the split Stanley logo on there, patented 1884. Only came with one iron, but at least it's got an iron. Knobs are in really good shape. Sole is good, no cracking. So it looks like the 1/2-inch iron on there, but not bad. I know these are pretty hot commodity right now. I'm saving the best for last. Here's a little Stanley Handyman apron plane, whatever you want to call it. Don't know the number, but it's about the same size as a 103. The paint is pretty good on it. Logo is almost all there. Sole is stained but good. Mouth is good. So that's that. I'm trying to get the Handyman collection going too. They aren't as expensive, but there are a couple rare ones that will be a little bit more expensive than what I would usually want to pay for such a cheap plane.